Welcome back, everyone. This is GTA Failer. In this walking tour video, we tackled the neighborhood of Newport. In the last video in this walking tour series, we did Belleville Park, and Newport is basically just the mirror image of Belleville Park. Like Belleville Park was from a certain north-south road or north-south line all the way to the western edge of Staunton Island, and Newport is that same north-south line, but this time to the eastern edge of Staunton Island. So reading from the wiki about Newport, the location of the Liberty City shopping mall, Staunton Island's ammunition, Staunton Island's paint spray, and a marina for small boats. The district of Newport is directly north of Torrington and the Callahan Bridge and east of Belleville Park. Newport is also home to the Staunton Island Safe House. Oh, we did the Safe House in our last video, but I thought we were in Belleville Park. Oh my goodness, the series is a lie. This turf once belonged to the Sindaco crime family in LCS, but was later overtaken by the Arties. Okay, so let's see if we can get our bearings first. So we're going to come over here to a familiar looking corner. I kind of started a couple of recent walking tour videos right over here. If I go a little bit to the left, we get a Newport. That's what we want. And if we go too far to the right, we're in Bedford Point. And if we go too far this way, at some point we become Belleville over that way. So we'll say roughly here, and then everything to the east of me all the way to the water. And then going basically a straight line north kind of through the parallelogram and stopping at the road that is going east-west, and it is just south of the construction site. So I'm not going to drive up there, but it's the road just south of the construction site. It's the same north border that we saw in the last walking tour video on Belleville Park. Okay, so where shall we start? Well, what I want to do is actually start a little bit south of where Newport actually is, because I feel like I didn't do justice to some area like a piers type area. So we're gonna start on the East Coast here and then work our way. Oh my goodness. This is getting off to a raging good start. Hey, look, we found a heart pickup. No, I think we talked about that in the last video. Okay, let's try this again. And what I'm trying to do is make my way all the way over here and down. How do I get down below? Can I just, nope. And what about right here? Yes, brilliant. Okay, so what I wanted to do was start the tour here just because I think there's parts of like Torrington that I didn't adequately cover. I just kind of pointed to it. So let's see when we enter Torrington here as we head south. So I guess we're still in Newport. There's Torrington. Right, okay. So all of this stuff here is Torrington as far as the eye can see. And so we're going to start our tour here with this pier on my right-hand side. We've got some shipping containers. So we're in Newport now. Let's see if the pier is in Newport or Torrington. So this still says Newport. What if I go to the far south? Torrington, hey. Probably like some legal disputes between the two cities about like who owns like the final like 10 feet of this this dock. Okay, so most of this pier is in Newport. And you can see the broken Callahan Bridge there, and no boats spawning here. This pier doesn't play any role in the storyline, but there's a package right there. That's cool. Oh, almost had another death in the walking tour series. Okay, let's continue going north on the East Coast. This is the landing zone for a unique jump. We'll talk about that when we get there. So back here, there's another, it's a pickup or is it a weapon? Yeah, pickup, right, a health pickup, a shield and armor pickup there. Yeah, I remember doing that one in the pickups video. So we got some truck stuff. And continuing along, anything back here, just another container. Okay, and continue going north. So this is the takeoff location of a somewhat surprisingly tricky unique jump. I used to overshoot this one all the time. Like I would get credit for the unique jump and then I'd flip over into the water and die. So it's a real short run up that you need to do this unique jump. I take my sports car and I put it right here facing this direction, and from a dead standstill right here, I gun it. And that gives me the right speed by the time I hit the ramp. Okay, so we got more shipping containers here, lots of them. Can I squeeze through? Hey, speed strat found. All right, some garages here, more shipping containers, all these ramps. Is that for like the ease of loading all these trucks and stuff? Don't know. More ramps over here, more shipping containers. And this goes all the way up. Oh, what can I do? Can I get a, oh yeah, never done that either. All kinds of new strats found today. And then what about on this side? Can I get up? It doesn't seem like it, but I can levitate, which is pretty cool. That's not bad. Claude, good job. Can I jump? Can I jump? I don't think so. All right, let's levitate again. Awesome. How far does this levitation trick go? That's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, I think that's about it for over here. More shipping containers on this side. And water down below. Is it foggy? Sure seems like it. There we go. Okay, continuing north, we'll just keep hugging the coast here until we leave Newport. Fixed Banshee right here. This is the middle of 3 piers. This one has 2 boats, the Predator, the police boat, right there, fixed spawn, and the Reefer fixed spawn right there. And another hidden package to our south. Okay, we'll continue going north, heading towards Asuka's apartment building. So first, this apartment building here doesn't play any role in the story, but it does have a nice, nice pool area right on the other side of this brick wall. Let's get over there. This Land Stalker is a fixed spawn right there. We can walk all the way up to the door. More fixed spawn vehicles, the Yakuza Stinger, Blista, another Yakuza Stinger. There's the apartment building again. What's this? It's like the Yakuza dragon symbols there. That's pretty cool. And then this pool, is it covered? I think this has a pool cover. I think that's what I'm looking at. Right, and the heart pickup right here. Yeah, quite nice, quite nice. Those folks get a nice view of the water and the bridge and a private pool. Awesome. Okay, here's the third and final dock on the east coast of this island. So this one here has just the one fixed spawn at the moment, the speeder, this guy. But once we unlock Staunton officially, I think it's at the completion of the mission Last Request, then another Reefer spawns right. I think it's on this spot. Maybe it's in this spot right here. It's one of these on this side. So technically only one Reefer at the moment, but then once you get far enough in, there's a second Reefer fixed spawn. Okay, so this is Asuka's apartment building. This one has like a little bit of a different, yeah, here you can see the pool cover for sure, right? Like with these ties sticking out of the window. And this looks like, is this like an entrance to the pool here? Or maybe this is the jacuzzi? I don't know, but it looks different, looks fancier. And it's got a ladder. Did the other one have that? Can walk right through it. Okay, and over here a diving board. Man, Yakuza's really living the life. She picked the good pool. All right, and then diving board, belly flop. All right, so I think that's it. This looks like really dangerous. This is way too low. You've got kids that could just walk right off the edge, and nobody in Liberty City knows how to swim. All right, and we got a couple of nice chairs here that have actual hit detection. That's cool. Little table, and then you can kind of see inside a little bit. A little entry area there. Yeah, it's nice. Well done, Asuka. Okay, we'll continue around this building. Another stairway. Oh, look out. And then looks like I can't get any further north around that building. Okay, and then back this way, looks like just some greenery. And then over here, so right above us is the split 2-lane highway. There's like two 2-lane highways. There's this one right above us that's split, and then there's that one right over there, which goes, it's like a straight shot down to Kenji's casino. Okay, so we've got got some water down here. I'm thinking about that flying under the bridges challenge, and I didn't fly under this bridge, did I? I flew under something over here, but I thought it was a little bit further north, like by the construction site. I don't think it was here. Okay, continuing right along here. So this road, I'm not going to take it right now, but it goes right next to the parking garage on the right-hand side. Okay, let's see how far north we can go and still be in Newport. Still in Newport? Yeah, I guess so. All right, so I didn't know you could actually walk this part. That's cool. All right, so this road right up here is the end of Newport. There we go, Fort Staunton. So this line is the northern border of both Newport and Belleville Park. Okay, and can I get back into Newport down here? I can, and then if I go this way, still in Newport, here's the divided highway that we were underneath. And so let's check it out, because there's actually two things we've got to point to on this divided highway. Secure car, very nice. Could use a vehicle actually. Okay, so the first thing is, look out. First thing is this unique jump. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. So you'd come up here and then just drive up on this elevated section. And there's a unique jump there, landing on the road that comes out of out of the Portland, the bridge, the Callahan Bridge. And then the second thing I wanted to point to is this, the rampage. This is a Molotov rampage, and you just head a little bit further. You just have to check out Yakuza, and I typically just go a little bit south on this road in front of the museum. Okay, and so that's where we were with all these shipping containers, and then there's that big highway that again leads right down to Kenji's. Okay, let's keep on trucking on this road right here. A couple of billboards to our right. Can't see them from there. Let's take a look here. Head radio, Liberty FM, the WLLC zone, 34.9. What kind of number is that? And then Liberty Soul, we've seen that before. And then we've got what's this one here? RIS. Oh, Rise FM. I thought it was one word. I was like, Racine. All right, yeah, more radio stations. Man, the radio stations really have a big advertising budget. Okay, and then a bribe star right there, connecting the two kind of divided highway things. Let's keep on trucking on this road. And to our left, you will find the museum. So the museum is one of the taxi destinations when you're doing taxi driver. It's got a hidden package right there. And lots of like learning and educational stuff happens. Good, good. And I didn't know this was a thing. You can go behind here. That looks like quite the fall, though. But I guess I got to take one for the team so we can see all sides of the museum. And it kind of looks like fancy etchings up there, which makes sense if it's a museum. Okay, we'll keep on going. So there's another heart pickup. And then I think if we keep going south, at some point we enter Torrington, right? Yeah, okay. So then it looks like the museum is the last thing we need to talk about as we go south. And I went to read from the wiki, but there's nothing on the wiki about this poor museum. That's so sad. Okay, this is quite difficult for me to kind of keep track of like what a reasonable order is to tackle Newport. It's just like it's got like underpasses and overpasses and stuff that crosses each other. So anyway, so we're just going up and down. Here's that crossover with the Bribe Star we were talking about. I think there's really nothing to see here on our left, but I just wanted to make sure that we didn't miss anything. And again, there was the rampage right there by this pillar, and then here's where the divided highway crosses on top of this road that we're on. And you can head off of here to head over to Asuka's with that unique jump, or if you feel like showing off your levitation skills, you just stand right here. See how far? Oh, that's it. Okay, so let's continue on. All right, so this is a good time for us to take this road. And again, I apologize for the kind of random order in which I'm showing you these things. We're making it up on the spot, and this the layout of this particular town with these roads is not making it easy for me. All right, so I think that we can start looking at some of these buildings here to the south of where I am. So lots of apartment buildings here. Oh, look at the fancy. Look at how much depth. I mean, it's like the same scene like 3 times here, but still, like it looks good. All those dresses there. Okay, ammunition we've talked about. And this one here has better weapons than the ammunition over in, Portland. Plus, these ones are available from the beginning of the game. But again, you're not supposed to be able to get them until you officially unlock Staunton. Okay, we're out of here. Okay, and another's, I don't know what this is. Semi, that's what that is. Oh, yeah, this is the thing I could never read because it's like a mirror image. SEMI, the mirror image. Okay, moving right along. Oh, we got boxes. I think I know the solution to box problems. That's beautiful. Okay, another semi. Let's not hold the grenades. Okay, another nice storefront. And another semi. Good. Let's go south here, a little nook, and nothing here. Okay, we got zip clothing. Great. Now Fashion. Have we seen Now Fashion? From the wiki, Now is a clothing store located in Newport. Only appears in GTA 3. The store has a pink section for women and a blue section for men. I don't know what they're talking about. I've only seen dresses in the storefront here. Is there more? Oh, it's over here. Now fashion. Oh, it's like two separate stores. The men's store over here and the women's store over there. Quite stereotypical with the colors, pink and blue. But Rockstar would have been a little more progressive than that in 2001. And I know that we've seen the Zip advertisements a bunch of times, but I actually don't think that I've talked about Zip at all because we haven't seen the official storefront until right now. So let's take a look at Zip. And the wiki has a lot to say about it. I didn't know there'd be that much, but it says that Zip appears here in GTA 3. Why is there a car? I'm not even on the road. What are you doing? Go. Trying to get out of the way. All right, just for traffic flow, that's why I did that. Okay, so Zip appears in GTA 3 and also in Vice City and Vice City Stories, but it's not called Zip there, it's called Gash. Ah, I see. So it's, again, they're both supposed to be like the Gap clothing store, but the same kind of font, Zip and Gash. While most of its depictions in the series are cosmetic, Zip also serves as an interactive clothing chain in San Andreas. So in GTA 3, the Zip brand is commonly associated with consumerism, prominently featured in Liberty City Stories and GTA 3 on shopping bags carried by certain pedestrians in the commercial districts of Newport. Zip boxes may also be found in the rear compartment of certain landstalkers. I don't think I've seen that, implying the vehicle is used to transport excessive amount of purchased Zip merchandise. Several Zip ads also appear at the shopping mall. Okay, and then it talks about Gash over in Vice City and BCS, and talks about San Andreas, and in particular how you can buy clothing in Zip in San Andreas. And Zip is based on clothing retailer Gap. Its logo in the 3D universe is similar to the former logo of real-life Gap. Cool. Let's see. I'm looking at some of the trivia. Lots of stuff about San Andreas. Gash is one of several fictional brands from the GTA series that's also featured in Manhunt. Specifically, Gash bags can be found in the reporter's apartment in Carcer City. More stuff about San Andreas. Some inappropriate stuff about the word Gash, but that's for the True 100% Vice City series that somebody else can do. Liberty City Stories, Sunshine, Shine, and I think that is it. Okay, cool. So that is Zip/Gash. Okay, so we continue on. Hello, Yardy friends. And back here is a garage that's featured in, what is it called? Gang Car Roundup. You got to bring 3 specific gang cars and drop them off in that garage. And then we talked about the pickups before. So this is the Bribe Star pickup. Then I think, isn't there another one just south here? Another Bribe Star pickup. So this is some building that we're walking around. Some nice green space here. Okay, good. Okay, let's continue heading south. So down here, what is this? Okay, so we're approaching the southern border, but I think we're still in, so we're technically in Belleville here, but if we just go a tiny bit east, then we enter Newport. I said if we go a tiny bit east, then we enter Newport. All right, so let's head down to this building down here. Seems like a good time to talk about it. So there is a pickup under one of these awnings. I forget what it. I think it's around here somewhere. Where did it go? I don't know. You watched the pickup videos, didn't you? It's definitely not in the back. I don't know how I missed it, but anyway, it's kind of a nice building here. And what is this? It's just like a massive awning going on top. I thought it was a road for a second. Okay, let's continue circling around. Okay, very nice. Yep, and another way to get out of this area. Where is that pickup? What am I misremembering? I would swear. Oh, I might not even be in the. Oh, I'm not even at the building. I thought I was. I apologize. Never mind. I don't know stuff. Okay, so that is just another building here in GTA 3, and then I think I'm kind of getting turned around here. So let's head back out to the parallelogram, and we'll continue going south this way. No, I was at the building. I thought I was. The place that I entered right down here, I thought that there was a pickup like right there in the front, but I don't know. You have to go back and watch the pickup video if you want to know more. Okay, so I think that we've pretty much covered everything here. Let's make sure that I take a peek over the wall here. We're not missing anything obvious. Yeah, okay. That's the museum right there. And technically all of this wall stuff, all of the bridge stuff is in Newport. Okay, good enough. I think I'm ready to move on. And we did talk about everything in the parallelogram in the last video, even though technically parts of it are Newport and parts of it were Belleville Park. So let's continue going north here on the parallelogram. Remember, Belleville is where I am, but to the right of me, to the east of me, is Newport. There's Newport right there. Okay, and we already talked about everything here to the left, but I do want to mention the mall, like this area right over here. So I mentioned it was called the mall in the last video, but I just saw in thinking about this video that there is a something. There's a write-up for it in the wiki. Okay, I thought there was a write-up, but now I don't see a link on the wiki, so let's just move on. Okay, so we're not going to do anything on the west side of the parallelogram, but we still need to make sure we cover the east side. So we've already done everything south of me on this road, so let's take a look to the north. Nice big apartment building up here, an espresso to go. There's an espresso stand right around here. And we'll continue going around. Nice sign, Callahan Bridge to Portland Island, but it's closed. It's broken. Okay, so we already came up this road right here when we were exploring Asuka's. This is one of the 3 entrances to this area behind the car park. So one of them is right there. Another one is, we'll come up here in a second. So another one is out this way to the 2-lane highway that goes directly to Kenji's. And another one is right next to the car park, right over here. Yeah, so 3 entrances. And there's some good stuff that happens back here. So first of all, there's mission Silence the Sneak that happens right back here. We're supposed to kill somebody that's ratting out Ray Machowski by bombing the one conspicuously open window right up there. Let's see if we can nail it first time, every time. Here we go, come on. Stand back here and full throw. Look out. All right, unfortunately for me, I'm not editing this video. I'm gonna blame it on being in double speed. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die soon. Fortunately, another option is to use your rocket launcher. That does progress that mission. Okay, we'll call that done before I die. Back here, fixed ballista. That's cool. A hidden package right inside of there. Nothing to see here, but it's interesting that I can still control the camera even though we're in a garage, right? Like these garages don't behave like a bunch of the other garages in the game. Can control the camera all the way inside those. Okay, all good here. This garage though, if you're like here, you can already see that the camera has behaved differently, right? Like if I get close, you can see that the camera zooms out. I can't move the camera at all anymore. That one right there behaves like the normal garages. Okay, so lots of apartment buildings here. Good, good. Let's head up the ramp. This garage doesn't do anything. I think that pay and spray sign is the same as the one over at the pay and spray in Portland. And if we head down here, this garage is featured in a mission where you're supposed to break 3 specific red sports cars back. I think it's a Kenji mission. Maybe it's a Ray mission. And then we keep coming this way. We trip on some boxes. Okay, and down this way is 8 balls. The Staunton version of 8 balls right here. Good, good. And then just another garage. And I think that there's a backup rampage that maybe is in this corner. I think it's a Molotov rampage. Okay, so that is this area. Up next is the car park just west of us. The car park does have an off-road mission inside of it. This one behaves differently from all 3 of the other off-road missions. So it's got 2 entrances. This car park, there's this one, and over here, this one. And the off-road mission is started by getting into any stallion, including this one, which is fixed, and then getting into it, get out of it, and then back into it somewhere out here on this road. That begins that off-road mission. Most of these vehicles are random, but I'm pretty sure that this one here is fixed, this pony, and I don't remember about the other ones, like that Blista down there, and then what is this one? Is this an Esperanto? I don't remember which ones. Like, the only ones that are fixed are on the first floor, but I don't I don't remember that all of the first floor ones are fixed. You'll have to watch the cars video, which is coming later in the series. Okay, so like for example, this is a Patriot right now, but if you come back, go away and come back, it'll be another vehicle. Okay, so on the second floor, there's a hidden package here in the far north. Just over here. And then we'll just keep running around. So there's nothing else special happening on this floor. So we'll just keep running. This is the first open floor, but it's not the top floor. And then this is the highest floor. There is a unique jump going off of this ramp over here. And there's also a mission that involves getting up here to the top of this building. What is it called? Kenji, Kenbu, I don't remember. It's the one that finishes all the Kenji missions, and I don't mean like successfully finishes all the like it stops Kenji from being a boss. I don't want to spoil anything if you don't know the details. Okay, so that is the car park. Boom. Probably need to fill my health. Perfect. Okay, let's keep going north. And again, we've tackled all these buildings to the left of us, even if some of them were in Newport proper. Okay, so we've got the outlet here. We sell at outlet prices electric. Okay, that's good to know. I don't see anything about this this building, this store in the wiki. I do see the long entry for the multi-story car park. Oh, I shortchanged the car park. Let's come back. I apologize, car park. Okay, this is featured in GTA 3 and Liberty City Stories. 5-floor split-level configuration. Top 2 floors are open air. The ramp is a unique jump at the top. Variety of different spawn vehicles that can be stolen at leisure. How about that? Useful for finding vehicles for the first few cars in the import-export garage missions. Also a good place to earn money. When taxis spawn inside, the player can enter one, gaining $12. Repeat until all taxis at the garage have been entered. That's interesting. So I have a very late video in the series about making money and effective ways to make money, like speed ways to make money. All right, we currently have 044, the last 3 digits. I know you make money. I thought it was like 25. 044, yeah, 25 bucks. I don't know why the wiki's saying 12. Maybe it's 12 in another game. So this is saying, the wiki's saying good way to make money is $12 at a time or $25 at a time. If I get back in, I don't get another 25 bucks. No, this is not a good way to make money, wiki. I apologize. I don't mean to disagree with you. You've been a great source of information, not a good source of money right here. Okay, let's see. Kenji. Yeah, right. Okay, so it's talking about the mission on the top here. Multi-story mayhem is the off-road mission. There's a bunch of vehicles that spawn in here. Okay, and that's all it says about the car park. Let's head on back out. And continuing north past this outlet store over here. And see if there's anything else before we enter Fort Staunton. So there we go. So anything on this right-hand side? What is this? A 4th entrance to the area behind the car park? Who knew? Who knew? I had no idea. Didn't know this was a thing. All right. And then over here, Market and Deli. Yeah, so there is an entry on this, but I feel like we've seen this, right? Like there's nothing to say about this one, is there? It's a store located in Fort Staunton near the construction site. Oh, we haven't seen this one. In Vice City, there's also a store with the name Market and Deli in downtown Vice City. And in San Andreas, there's one. In downtown Los Santos, Liberty City Stories, there's one. And I don't see anything else about this store. Market and Deli with a bunch of words. I think on the right, maybe candy and cigarettes. It's very hard to read. Yeah, I don't think I can make anything else out. Okay, Steps Clothing Company we talked about. Lots of graffiti here. And what is this thing on the corner? Not too much, but it's kind of interesting architecturally. Okay, and then I think we're done here with this section. All right, so is there anything else to see or do in Newport? Okay, I looked on the wiki. I don't see anything else. I need to bring this video to a rapid halt because I'm dying. And that's the end. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.